Backpacking is a term that combines begging and backpacking. It's a practice of mostly young Western travelers who beg, busk, perform or sell trinkets to fund their travels while traveling. There has been an outcry in news and social media about backpackers in Asia. There are a few criticisms of backpacking. One of them is that backpackers come from rather well-off countries and should save money before they travel rather than try to fund their trips while traveling. Another critic is that tourists are usually welcome to destinations because they bring money to the destination and not take money out of it. Also, begging is considered inappropriate or unethical in many Asian countries. Also, usually to earn money overseas, a foreigner requires work permit that backpackers normally don't have. So it may be breaching immigration regulations. There are also some other opinions about backpacking that see it in a more positive light. Actually, not all backpackers come from wealthy countries. Many come from Eastern Europe, where standard of living is lower than in Hong Kong or in Singapore. And considering current economic issues in Eastern Europe, it may be the only chance for young people to travel far away from home and learn about the world. So backpacking may be the only option for them to broaden their horizons. Backpackers also are more likely to consume local products and interact with local residents, so stimulating cultural exchange and contributing to local economy rather than to international and well-known brands. So Steve-O here is undertaking an experiment to see how it feels to be a backpacker and see what responses local residents have to backpacking. So we are going to ask him some questions. All right, Steve-O, so how it's going, the experiment of backpacking?
Look, it's a tough gig, travel Professor Dennis. You got to battle the elements, so it's raining, you're outside, so that's tough if you had to do it for real. You've also got to compete with some other charities, so there's UNICEF over here, there's people selling copy watches and tailored suits that you also have to compete with to try to get their attention. So if you're a real backpacker, it's a tough gig. I mean, I guess you've got to like doing what you're doing, so playing your instrument, I don't mind doing that, but it's quite difficult.
Okay, and did you manage to get some money today?
Some people were very generous and gave, and so of course we asked them why they give. And so yeah, I mean, it is an interesting from a tourism point of view why people give this. I mean, I'm entertaining them a little bit, I guess. You know, not a professional musician, but they're willing to give their own hard-earned income to support essentially my travel around the world.
Yeah, and what is the general response? How do you perceive it? Anyone trying to punch you, for example, or take you away, or
sure. Okay. So what I think about this is there were some officials, let's say the shopping centre, that they want to demarcate where the shopping centre starts and finishes. It all looked like public property to me. But they were very insistent. Okay, don't do it here. Do it. You can do it over there. In general, you know, people aren't hostile. They just either ignore you or maybe they're a bit curious.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting, and let's hope for doing more research and find out the essence of backpacking.
Good.
All right. Thanks.
There's so many people over the place. It's so bloody crowded. Nobody's giving me money today. It's really raining a little bit. Gotta compete with UNICEF. People wasting McDonald's on McDonald's getting fat. Why don't they give money to Steve and Pratt to travel around the world?